everyone. We are going to be working with 3D shapes still, and today we're going to talk about flat and curved faces, and this is something that grade 1s in the past have gotten confused with because grade 1s have looked at a shape like a cube and they're like, oh, that's easy, it's got 6 faces, and you can just think of a face as a part of a shape that you can put a face on. So they're like, oh yeah, there's the front, there's the back, there's the sides, there's the top and the bottom, easy, 6. And then grade 1s look at a sphere and they think, nope, no faces. Well, no. Even though it's curved, you can still draw a happy face on it. And even though this part of the cone is curved, you can still draw a happy face on it. You can draw a happy face on the top of a cylinder and on the side of a cylinder. We just have different names for the faces. So all the faces on a cube are flat. A cone has a flat face here at the bottom, and this is curved. It's a curved face. A sphere has one, because you can't tell where it starts or stops, curved face. Cylinder has 2 flat faces and a curved one. So today we're talking about 2 different kinds of faces, the flat ones and the curved ones. So here we are with our cube. If you have a cube around, you can count the top, the bottom, the side and the side, and the front and the back, which is really hard to tell with me just doing dots, but 6 faces altogether, and all of them are flat. So 6 flat faces. Here we have a rectangular prism, and we can look at this side and this side, and then the bottom and the top, and the front and the back. 6 faces. Just like a cube, only the shape of the faces look a little different, but just like the cube. And all of them are flat, so 6 flat faces. So here we have our 3D shapes with curved faces. So we can see the flat face on the bottom for the cone, and on the top and the bottom for the cylinder. But there is no flat part on the sphere. So we see a curved face over on the side for the cone, all over for the sphere, and again on the side here for the cylinder. 1 curved face, 1 flat face, 2 altogether. 1 curved face, 2 flat faces, and a curved face. 3 faces altogether. So they're going to ask you whether your 3D shape can roll or slide. So if you take your, which we can't even do because we're not in the classroom, but if we take our 3D shape and we put it on something like a ramp and we let it go, it's going to slide down. It's not going to turn or anything. It's just going to start at the top and slide to the bottom. Same thing if we took this part of the cone, we put it on the ramp, it's just going to slide to the bottom. If we take the rectangular prism and we put it on the ramp, it's going to slide down. So the flat faces are going to slide. But if we take our cylinder and we take it to the curved side, this is not a good way to roll it, but anyway. It won't roll that way either, Miss J. I can't get it to roll. Anyway, we put the cylinder at the top. If we put it on the curved side, it's going to roll down to the bottom. It's going to keep turning and turning and turning. But if we put it onto the flat face side, it's not going to roll at all. It's just going to slide to the bottom. If we have this, you know, it's not going to slide, it's just going to turn. It's going to roll because it's got a curved face. If we've got the cone, the flat part is going to slide down, but if we turn it so that it goes on the curved side, it's going to roll, but it's not going to roll down into the bottom. And I wish you had a cone, because if you rolled it, you would see it's going to roll in a special way. If you can find a cone at home, you can make them roll it. You're going to see it's going to roll in a different way than a cylinder or a sphere would. So basically what you have to know is that the flat faces are going to slide because they're not going to change at all, but the curved faces are going to roll. So let's sort them. Can slide, can roll, and here we have the middle part, can slide and roll. This can slide because it has flat faces, but it can't roll because it doesn't have any curved faces. So we're going to put it into, well, fine, we're not. It can slide. This has flat faces, so it can slide, but it also has a curved face, so it can roll. And apparently I have to bring it to the front. Make it smaller to fit. This only has flat faces. It cannot roll, but it can slide. Mute my sound. So this has a flat face, which means it can slide, but it also has a curved face, which means it can roll. So we have to put it over here. And this cannot slide because it has no flat faces, but it can roll. Bring it to the front. So I've sorted them. These only can slide, flat faces. These only can roll, only curved faces. These can slide and roll because they have flat and curved faces. So you have 2 pages today. You have to color all the curved faces orange and the flat faces blue. So this is flat. And this is orange. I hope you color better than I do. On the next page, you have to sort. Has a curved face, has no curved faces. So this has a flat face, but this doesn't ask for that. Has a curved face? Yes. Has a curved face? Has a curved face? No. Ding. So these are flat and no flat faces. And did I ask you to? Yes, I did. Okay, in Splash Learn, we are going to go to the geometry balloon, or it will be assigned in if you're working on a desktop computer. And we're going to be working with 3-dimensional figures. Can I move it open?
Does the shape have a curved surface?
So that's what we've been working on today. No, it doesn't.
Rockstar!
Does the shape have a
Good going!
Choose the figure which has flat surfaces only.
So they will call it a surface. We call it face, a flat face only.
On a roll!
Choose the figure which has a curved surface.
Awesome!
Choose the figure which has flat
Good going!
Choose the figure which has a curved surface.
Okay, I think you know it.